Seems a little weird that I am going to be cleaning up these thrift finds, especially when you consider in the end, I plan on making them look, well, a little grimy. But it's Halloween time.
Ooh, scary!
Hey, it's Margie with The Asking Spot, and this is my annual thrift flip for Halloween. And I have gotten these kind of cute items. I mean, I actually really like this piece. It's super filthy. I have got some other pieces here. Now, this one, I don't think it's going to look too different than what it already does, because, you know, it looks creepy enough. I do think this bunny's really cute, but I want to take it in a darker turn. And then every Halloween, I love doing this kind of thing where you go and you get to your thrift shop and you redo the sign. This shape on this plaque is perfect for what I want to use it for. As for the other things, well, I've got some perfume bottles that I had, from a Christmas gift years ago. They were little sample bottles. And I had another bottle just laying around. Ooh, but those leaves. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this, but I couldn't resist. It was only $1 for a whole bag full of these cute little leaves. And I might have some other stuff that are laying around the house that I'll use. And I may even need to buy a few things. But cleaning. Well, that took care of all the basics. Now to work on the more detailed work. Gonna start out with a bit of a print transfer, and this one I've done before, so I'll do one of these of the cards and put some info in the description box below from that video. Basically, what I'm doing is using Mod Podge as my transfer medium. I'm gonna put that on the piece completely and then slap on what I wanted to print onto it. Now, two things to keep in mind with this. You have to put your whatever you're writing on your piece of paper that you're printing out. That needs to be a mirror, and it works actually better if it's on cheaper paper than more thicker, expensive paper. Then once you let it dry, you mist it wet, and then you begin rubbing it off. Now in this one, I did have not enough coverage on my primer or my base color there, so the words were still coming through. So I just happened to have some oops paint I picked up at, hardware stores. They always have their mistake paint there. So for $2, I made that as a little bit of a touch up. But otherwise, it was a pretty easy thing to do. Okay, so the labels, beyond the transfer reverse one, I also just did regular labels, and they were easy enough to make. Mod Podge them on. The only, challenge I had was trying to get them the right size, but, a little finagling, I got it. I'm gonna try out a new product. It's not brand spanking new, it's new to me. And the only thing is before you put on any of the colorful waxes, whether you want to take something dark or I'm doing it in metallic, you always want to protect the piece you're already working on, especially since I use chalk paint. That's highly absorbent. So on top of this, I'm just going to put a regular clear wax. That way I'll have a little bit more room to, make mistakes when it comes to putting on the rub-on wax.
Bam, double foreshadow, 8 shadow.
So when it comes to application of this, Rub and Buff's got it way beat. I gotta check prices. Do one of these and these, because if this isn't infinitely cheaper, I definitely would go with Rub and Buff. Because I didn't feel like I had as much control with this, sort of just slapping it on. Overall appearance though, that's a toss-up. I mean, if this is what you have easy access to, you're not gonna have as much control, but in the end, it looks nice.
Not much of an endorsement.
I guess that's not really a glowing review.
Magic?
I've decided I want this guy to look a little bit meaner. So he's getting some eyebrows. eyebrows. Teeth, right? He needs teeth. So I wanted to make sort of leaking bottle mess or drips or something. So hot glue came to mind. But then I thought, wait a minute, I want to do colorful drips. Now, as luck would have it, I bought a kit years ago and it came with different colorful glue sticks. So I could do that and I'll probably try it. But what if you don't? What if you just have regular glue? That's what it hit me. I could do it on tissue paper. So I created the glue glob that I wanted and I went ahead and let it dry, molded to the shape I wanted, which was another nice thing about the tissue paper because then it didn't stick. But now, how to get rid of the excess? That's easy. Just a little bit of water dabbed on here, rip it off. I'm trying not to get the back of it totally wet. I can have a glue glob in pretty much any color I get for tissue paper. And it looks like a liquid that came out of a bottle. At least that's what I'm going for. Another version I tried was to actually just, do hot glue into a little cup of water because then it could dry instantly. And I haven't quite perfected that. I mean, it's gonna work for this Halloween thing because that's the beauty of Halloween decor. It can be sloppy and you just kind of chalk it up to who isn't that gross and gory.
Keep telling yourself that.
So, some of these weren't too bad though. And it did give me, I deliberately was trying to make them so I could get a little hook so I could get some wire wrapped into it. But see, so the glue sticks that are colorful, they'll work, but in a pinch, if you don't have them, tissue paper, put your glue on that. In addition to everything I got from this thrift store, I also popped into Target and my local dollar store and I picked up a glow-in-the-dark necklace that had a big spider on it, and I broke everything apart so I could sprinkle the bones in with the angry bunny. And I also got, of course, webbing because, that's just part of the decor. I think I'm onto something with the glue gun and the tissue paper, and I probably could have done more with this. I did bring out some of my old, previous year Halloween decor too, but I was kind of in a rush, not to get the video out, but because my neighbor is putting up Christmas decor already.
You see, he's wicked.
So, here's the final results. It looks even better the darker it gets because it glows more and whatnot, but thanks so much for watching The Asking Spot.